Has anyone seen this video before? So everyone is familiar with the works of Marianna Pascal. Okay, well, it's them. Well, anyways, a big hand of applause for Marianna Pascal, everybody.
Hello.
Marianna Pascal, everyone.
Hello. Wow, it's amazing to be here. What an amazing, amazing audience. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. How many people in this room have a really big dream? Raise your hands. How many people have a crazy, scary, exciting, keep you awake at night, freak you out because it's so big kind of a dream? Okay, how about if we take a little trip together and go into the future? Should we do that? Yeah. Let's go into your future. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna take a ride together. Are you with me? Yeah. Now you gotta put your whole mind and your soul into this trip. Can you do that? Yeah. Okay. Now do you see the time machine in front of you? Yeah. You see it? Touch it, touch it. Touch your time machine. Touch it. Everybody touch your time machine. Okay. Open the door, open the door. Open the door. Get into your time machine. Close the door. Everybody, close your door. Get comfortable because we're going into the future. Get your pigou comfortable in there. We're going into the future. Should we go 1 year in the future, 5 years, or 10 years? 10 years. How many people say 1 year? How many say 5 years? How many say 10 years? 10. We're going 10 years into the future. Find your button. Find the button. What year do we want? 2023. Can you find the 2023 button? Okay, get ready. Everybody, can you find your button, 2023? Hold on tight. Hold on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride for a minute. Ready? Press your 2023 button. Let's go. Come on. You okay? You okay? Anybody sick? See, everybody sick? Nauseous? Some people get very nauseous when we go to the future. Okay, very carefully, please, get out of your seats. Open your door. Hi! Isn't this cool? We're wearing the same clothes. We're out of fashion now, but never mind. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm still stylish, but you're way out of fashion. It feels pretty cool. Look at your hands. Do they look the same as 2013 or do they look older? Pretty much the same, right? Okay. Work with me here. Now just think for me. It's 2023. Where do you live now? Don't answer me. Just think. Where are you living? What country? What city are you living in? Don't answer. Just think. What do you do? What's your job? Are you married? Do you have children? How old are your children? What have you done in the last 10 years? What's your life been like since 2013? Do you have your own business? Or do you work for somebody? And what's your greatest accomplishment since 2013? What's the greatest thing you're most proud of since 2013? I hate to sound kiasu, but how much money do you make every month? Now I'd like you to, in a minute, stand up and find somebody that you don't know and introduce yourself and tell them what you do and ask them, what do you do? Ask them what they're most proud of. Ask them what their life's been like. It's 2023. Stand up. You got 2 minutes to meet someone new and find out about their life. Go. somebody who's doing something in this year of 2023 who's doing something really interesting? Yeah? Who did you meet?
I met Aaron
What's Erin doing?
in 10 years.
Now, in 2023.
He is a student. He's a student.
Woohoo! Woohoo! He's still living off his mother and father. Woohoo! Did anybody else meet someone in 2023 that's doing something really cool? Anybody? Yeah. Who did you meet? What's she doing?
She's working with accounting firm.
She's working for an accounting firm. Woohoo! Did anybody meet anybody in 2023 who's doing something really cool? Yes. What's Vince doing? What's Joe doing?
Joe is now a lawyer. He saved many people's lives, and he is now working back in the slums, which is impossible because it's 2023.
Whoa! Stand up! A lawyer saving lives and working in slums. Fabulous. Was that interesting?
Yeah.
So, how do we make the changes to make these wild, big, hairy, scary, audacious dreams come true? We gotta have confidence, right? Wrong! You don't get confidence before you do the big scary thing. Confidence is the reward. You gotta do it first. Confidence comes after. That's like saying, if you give me the trophy first, I'll feel really good and I'll enter the race. No! Everything that I've done in my life, every success I've ever had, I was either terrified or I completely screwed it up the first time around. Everything. Can I tell you a little bit about how I got to Malaysia? Yes. I was living in, excuse me, my voice is gone. I just had 10 straight days of training with Petronas, and I just finished an hour ago and I can hardly talk. I was living in Toronto, Canada, and I was an actress. Well, wait a minute. I had been a fairly successful actress, but at that year that I came to Malaysia, I was pretty much doing TV commercials, so I was the lady with to say, "Hi, my kids love Tide detergent because it gets their socks white, white, white." Do you think that was the career I had imagined? No, all that training, all the Shakespeare training, and I'm selling laundry detergent. I knew I wanted to get away and live somewhere else. So one day I just decided. And I sold everything in my apartment in a big sale. I remember it very well. Sold everything I owned. I'd lived alone for many, many, many years. I sat on this end of the street and cried my eyes out because every last thing, every fork, every knife, every spoon, every piece of clothing, every chair, everything I owned, I sold in a big garage sale. And I got on an airplane to go to Australia. I didn't know anybody. And I had a stopover in Malaysia. Didn't know anything about Malaysia. And when I arrived here, can I tell you my first day? Yes. You think I was cool and confident coming here? No, of course not. I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was going to do. Thank you. Thank you so much. I arrived here. I went to a Malay restaurant. I'm all alone. I don't know a soul. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I sit in and I'm looking at the menu and I think, you know, I'll have some of that Nazai Limak. So I order. I say, Nazai Limak, please. And of course, the guy says, huh? I said, Nazai Limak. He says, yeah, okay, yeah. I said, but no rice, please. He says, huh? I said, no, I don't like rice. He comes back 10 minutes later with a plate. I got like a couple of nuts, a boiled egg, a couple of little fried fish, and a banana leaf. Now, where I come from, anything that is green and leafy, okay, is salad. All right? So I call him over. I said, can I exchange the salad? Wow. Everybody's looking at me in the restaurant. I feel like a complete fool. I don't know what's going on. I decide I better go to the ladies' room. I go into my first public Malaysian toilet. I open the cubicle. The toilet's missing. It's a hole. I try the next one. All broken. Wow, very crazy country, you know? They repair all the toilets at the same time. I go in to use the hole. I close the door. I look around for toilet paper. Now I know there is no toilet paper in Malaysia, okay? But at the time, I didn't know that. I also didn't know how to use the hole. But I think back to my brothers at picnics. How do I know? How do I know where are the instructions? Now, I don't have any toilet paper, so I knock on the cubicle beside me. I say to the lady, excuse me, do you have any toilet paper in there? She says, no. I said, thank you. She says, you got bucket? Yeah, I got a bucket. She said, inside bucket, got pail? Yeah. She said, you use bucket, you use pail. Said, okay, thank you. How do I know? I feel very sorry for whoever used that cubicle after me. I'm still very sorry. How do I know? How do I know? I didn't come to Malaysia with confidence. I came scared out of my mind. But eventually, I grew confident being in Malaysia. I loved Malaysians from my first day, and I've been here for 20 years. 20 years. You don't get confidence before you do the thing. You do it scared, you make terrible mistakes, and you get confidence after you finally do it. I later went on to write a series of books. Has anybody ever heard of English Fast and Easy? Well, clearly not. These are a series of books, well, you don't need it, obviously, here. These are books that teach English with cartoons, and it happens to be number 2 on Borders bestseller list now. Oh, stop. When I first wrote these books, I thought it would be really cool to write a series of books that taught English with cartoons, because nobody likes learning English with lots of boring words, right? Yeah. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I made the cartoons really funny, so you would learn English and you would laugh at the same time? Good idea? Yeah. No, stupid idea. Okay? I wrote an entire book, 365 pages of book. I paid an illustrator to do all of the cartoons, and they were all jokes that taught English. And I was so proud because it was very funny. And there was really good phrases. You could learn English really well, and I was so proud. And I gave it to my friends in Malaysia, my Malaysian friends, and they said, tak faham, pudong. I said, Saya tinggal sini 20 tahun, saya boleh cakap bahasa Melayu. So they didn't understand the jokes. And I'm saying, well, you see the elephant is under the bed. See, that's the, they're like, oh, yeah. Okay. And then the phrase mean what? I had to rewrite the entire book, not funny. Because you can't make somebody laugh and teach them in the same cartoon, I discovered. But I did it completely wrong the first time. Only the second time I did it right. The whole process took me well over almost 2 years. And finally today there's a series of 4 and they're all bestsellers. So you don't get confidence before you do the thing. You do it anyway. And the confidence is the beautiful, wonderful, awesome, amazing reward that comes from doing the thing that terrified you in the first place. Thank you. Good night.